What's up, Godzilla fans? Samson West here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you my next Godzilla figure review. So if you saw my G-Fest update video, you saw all the nice things that I got, and I'm going one by one and reviewing those. So let's get this thing rolling and go ahead and show you what I got next at G-Fest. I got a basic figure here, not too much special about it, but I got the Bandai 1968 Godzilla. And I got him with his tag, so here is his tag. The only thing that I have a problem with about the tag, they put the 1973 Godzilla on the front. You can obviously see that. That is the 1973 Godzilla. It's a little fuzzy, but yes, 1973 Godzilla. You can see he's holding a tree here like he did in Godzilla vs. Megalon. So that's wrong. They did do okay with the inside. They have at least close enough. That's the 1971 Godzilla. It's the same suit, because they used this suit 4 times. And there's the back. It has the 2006 sticker. Can't see that, sorry, but 2006 sticker. That's when this came out. And it's standard. That's what it says right there. Standard. Bandai. So tag, yes. Alright, oh yeah, and I got this guy for $10, just to let you know. $10. Yay. So history behind this one is, well, you should all know. Destroy all monsters. The Keylocks did what any other alien race would when it comes to Earth in the 1960s. It tries to take over the world. And it almost did so, but oh, the human race triumphed. What a big surprise. So anyway, the Keylocks gain control over the monsters, and they send them out to destroy the big cities of the world one by one. And they kind of do so. I don't know how we regained, like, total economic control after that, but whatever. So the monsters got controlled by the aliens. We got the control back once we found all the remote-controlled mechanisms that were placed all over the world. Somehow we miraculously found every single one of them. Inside of coconuts, inside of giant chunks of ice in the Himalayas, inside of church steeples, all that kind of stuff. So when we gained control of the monsters again, we sent them to try and destroy the Keylocks, try to destroy the Keylock base, but they went ahead and sicked King Ghidorah on all the other monsters. But that was all for naught, because it's 1 against 10. Well, it was actually 1 against 3, because Godzilla, Anguirus, and Gorosaurus were the only 3 that fought King Ghidorah. So we won, and yeah, that's what happened. So alright, that's history behind this one. Let's go ahead and get on to detail. Detail on this guy is really good. Just like with the Toys Dream Project, Godzilla 1975 and Titanosaurus, they remade the 1968 Godzilla from the Memorial Box set, and they turned him charcoal black, which is good, because Godzilla is more, sorry about that, Godzilla is more of a charcoal black color. So, alright, shading on the chest and kneecaps, they did a good job with that. The way the face looks, the teeth, the arms off to the side, kind of in a bellowing, I'm gonna hit you pose, and all the scales running down the body, you can feel those. It's really nice. And the fins going down the back. They're a really neat color. They're like a purple, no, not purple, bluish, silvery, shiny thing. And yeah, so that's detail on this one. Oh, something else that's kind of something that should be noticed. The way the inner thighs work, when you move the legs, there's this kind of weird V-shaped divot right there. And the reason why that is because this Godzilla had pretty fat thighs. He didn't go bicycling or use the treadmill too much, so he had fat thighs. And the way Bandai made it to where the legs can move and he could have fat thighs, they made this divot, and they shaped the legs in a way to where they could fill that divot and they almost touch. So good job, Bandai. I like that very much. Okay. Articulation. Basic. Both arms. Boom. 360. Both legs, they would spin 360, but like I told you before about the 2 divots, they kind of stop it right there from moving past the backside. So both legs do that, and they can't go backwards because of the divots. So let's say scientifically they go 102 degrees. Alright. That's articulation. The head is in a fixed position. It is attached to the body. It is like one piece. And the tail is on a glue seal, so it can't move. But I promise you, if you do break that, it will move just like any other Bandai figure. It's not just glued into a slot. It's actually spinnable. Okay, so there's 1968 Godzilla's articulation. Now let's go on to sizing. I actually have the Bandai Memorial Box Godzilla 1968, which I call him Godzilla 1969, because he looks more like the 69 one, even though there's really no difference between the two suits. Alright, the shading and the color shading is different. You can see that. Light green, charcoal black. The inside of the mouth, that I'm looking at this now, I actually like the way this one looks better. He has like a tan, dirty, rotten teeth look. This one has pearly whites and perfect pink gums. I'm sure his dentist appreciates that. This one didn't do so well. And the way the fins look is a little different too. This one has, like I said, cool, not purple, blue, silver, shiny one. This one has the tannish, I don't know, color. And so yeah, I use this one as 1969 from Godzilla's Revenge, 1968 Destroy All Monsters. And if you want to see what the other Destroy All Monsters look like, I can show you that. So here we have Anguirus, one of the three that helped fight and kill King Ghidorah. And the other one is Gorosaurus. He was one of the other three that I said before helped fight and kill King Ghidorah. These three were the main fighters that killed King Ghidorah in the movie. And the others were just onlookers. They didn't really do anything, so I will kind of set them in the back, but I still want you to see them because they're pretty good figures either way. Here's Barragan. He helped fight, or helped watch. He didn't do anything. He's a cool monster. He could have done something. He breathes fire, for God's sake. Here's Varan. He helped watch. Oh yeah, Bandai YMSF. And here's Manda, who helped watch. He's made by YMSF also. He's pretty cool. If I can get him to stand up right there. Well, damn, stupid damn thing. Alright, there we go. Manda. Alright, stay still. Kumonga, Spyga, whichever you prefer to call him, that's YMSF. He kind of helped. He sprayed web along with Mothra Larva. You saw her in my first video. Remember her? The little curved-bodied Mothra. And finally, but not least, King Ghidorah in the very back that they helped, that they all killed somehow. Oh yeah, if you wanted to know this, the reason that he can come back in Godzilla vs. Gigan is because Destroy All Monsters technically took place in 1999, and Godzilla vs. Gigan took place in 1972. So he wasn't killed until years later, in a weird kind of way. So, alright, that's all my Destroy All Monsters minus a Minya and a Rodan in this big old set. Oh yeah, good news you guys. YMSF is releasing a 1964, 65, 68 Rodan in a way. They're doing two different molds on it. They're doing a standing mold and a flying mold. The standing one can look either like the 1964 or the 1965 one, and the flying one can look like the one from Destroy All Monsters, in my opinion. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, something else I'm going to show you. Like I said in the beginning, this suit was used 4 different times. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like next to all 4 different suits. Or next to the other 3 different suits. So, alright. There you go with that. You have 1968, 1969, 1971, and 1972. So yeah, they used this same suit 4 different times, and it was rotting and falling apart by Godzilla vs. Gigan here, so they had to change over to the goofy puppy dog face looking 1973 one. So, alright, oh yeah, anybody want to see figure reviews on these other guys, you be sure and let me know, and I will put them up whenever I can. Alright, well, I think that's about it for this one. He's a really good figure. I'll give him a, let's see, I don't have a reason to give him any less than a 10 out of 10. So, alright, thanks you guys.